Hi guys, this is Tracy. Today I'm going to show you how to ungroup and arrange this week's free Hearts SVG. You can do lots of different things with this project, but I'm going to show you the simplest way you can do right now. When your design comes in, this is what it's going to look like, and you can look on your layers panel and see that these are all individual hearts. And I left them that way so that if you wanted to take some out, if you wanted to change the colors, if you wanted to rearrange them, you could. I like having designs where you guys can use your creative freedom and do whatever it is that you want to do with them. But if you wanted to cut it exactly the way that you see right here, you would just go up here. You could actually leave this all black. You could change it all to one color of white if you wanted to. But I want to show you that if you go to make this right now, because it is only grouped and not attached, your hearts are going to be all over the place. So if you want to cut it, the way that you see it is just like this. Click on it, come down here and click attach. And now when you go to make it, everything is all attached together. I like to use the attach versus the weld because that way I can, if I want to come back later and detach it, I can. Whereas if you use weld, it's going to be stuck together forever. You could also come down and do unite. That will also give you the same effect when you go to make it. It's all united together. But I like to use the attach feature. So let me come back down here and undo unite. So another thing that you can do is you can ungroup this, and you could do all these in white if you wanted to, and then leave that black. You could take this out and delete it if you want to, or you can move it around. You can also come through and change each one of your colors. So let's say you wanted to do these in pink. You can do that. Change things around if you want. And then I would go through, and if I was going to make this with HTV, I would go ahead and still attach all my light colors, and then I would cut those individually and place them where they need to go. That is, excuse me, personal preference. If you're comfortable with laying your design individual pieces on your project, whether you're doing a shirt or a sign, you can do it that way. Because if you were to come through and just grab the black pieces here and attach those, and then go to make it, I just want to make you aware that when you weed this, you'll be wasting a lot of extra vinyl here. This is all going to be vinyl that's thrown away. These will be together, but like I said, it's a personal choice, whatever you decide to do. But I like to lay them individually if I'm going to be doing multiple colors. Okay. You could also, if you're somebody who wanted to do a shirt maybe for a young child, or if you wanted to do a cup, you could just take one of the hearts and put it like maybe in the middle of a shirt. If you wanted to make it really big, change the color of that, and then just do one heart. You could do that. Let me go ahead and group this and see if I can bring up a template to show you what I mean here. Go over to templates and let me find a shirt. So let's say we wanted to bring this one in. I don't know if you've done this before. Now this is just for template purposes. This obviously is not going to cut this shirt out. Let me change my background color so you can see this a little bit better. Let's say I wanted to do a red shirt. So zoom it in a little here. So let's say I wanted this to be white. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what it would look like, white on a red shirt. Let me see if I can bring in a different template, if it would replace the one that's on there. I'm just going to scroll through here. Let's do this one. Okay. So this up here, if you click on this, this is going to show you your different sizes representing approximately how big this might be. Now, I would never go off of these dimensions myself. This is just so you can get a visual. You still want to measure whatever it is that you're going to put it on. So let's say you're going to put it on the front of a little onesie here, or a bodysuit, whatever you'd like to call it. I would measure the distance that you have in between here, and then put this on here and change the color if you like. Let's say we're going to do this one on pink, and you could type in here baby's first Valentine's Day, or whatever it is that you like to do. But that just gives you a couple ideas of what else you can do with the design. Let's see if I can change the color of my canvas here. That takes your grid away if you didn't know that. Clicking on that right there. If I change this color, let's say we're going to do, we we have a pink one, and then we can change this to white. Again, that's just for a visual purpose. And then you would go to make it. And if you're going to use HTV, remember to mirror your design. Okay, that's just a couple of ideas that you guys can do with this week's freebie. Bring this back to here. And bring that back in. All right, guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you think about this week's freebie. You can find it in the freebie library. It is design number 188, along with the name of the font that I used for the little XO down there. I always like to leave the names of the fonts and the links to where you can find them. But that's it. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.